Hi boys and girls, welcome back. Today we're going to be working on a new shape. It's called a hexagon. You're going to need your packet pages 641 and we're going to do all the way through the check your progress page and go to page 648, page 648. But today we're going to talk about a new shape called a hexagon. And I'm going to outline a piece of this word right there, and it's hex. The word hex, or the prefix hex, means six. So if hex means six, what do you think a hexagon is? If you guessed a hexagon is a shape that has 6 sides, wow, boys and girls, you are so smart. A hexagon has 6 sides and 6 vertices. Let's review what a side and a vertice are. Okay, so each straight line that you have in a shape makes up one of its sides. So let's look at this shape just right here and let's count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 sides to a hexagon. Now look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 places where those sides come together or join, and those are your vertices or points. So a hexagon is a figure that has 6 sides and 6 vertices. Now, boys and girls, when you put these together, when you put all of these hexagons together, what do they kind of look like? The bees should help you take a guess. Yes, they look like a beehive. I want you to pause the video, get a yellow crayon, and color in all of the hexagons on your beehive. Good job, boys and girls. Now, you should turn the page, and we are looking at number 1, and number 1 again is talking about that new shape we're learning, the hexagon. I'm going to write that prefix, or the beginning part of this word, that is our clue to how many sides and vertices this shape has. So if you remember, hex means 6. Hex means 6. So this is a shape that has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. Trace the number 6 for sides. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points or 6 vertices. Good job, boys and girls. Hexagon, a 6-sided figure, hexagon. Now, boys and girls, we're going to put everything we've learned about those 4 other shapes, circle, square, rectangle, triangle, and introducing our new shape, the hexagon. We're going to finish the rest of this worksheet. So this will look similar or very much the same as some of the stuff that we've done so far. So let's look at number 2 right here. Number 2, what shape is this? Yes, this is our new shape. This is the hexagon. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides, which means we also have those 6 vertices or points. Now, what we want to do, boys and girls, is we want to find the shape that is the same, and we are going to, say the name of all of these shapes. We're going to circle the one that's the same and put X's on the ones that are not. So what I want you to do is count each side, say the name of each shape, and if the shape is a hexagon, I want you to circle it. If it's not a hexagon, if it's any other shape, you're going to put an X on it. Pause the video and do number 2 on your own. Good job, boys and girls. Let's check. If you said this first shape was a triangle and you put an X on it, you were correct. What about this next shape? Is this a hexagon like this one? No, this is a four-sided figure called a square. It has all the same size, and we're going to also put an X on that shape. Boys and girls, look at this one. It kind of looks similar, but I hope you counted the sides just to make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is a six-sided figure. It's one of our hexagons, and you should have put a circle around it. Now, boys and girls, what did y'all do for that last one? It's got four sides. Oh, so we know it's not a hexagon, but it's got two that are long and two that are short. Did you remember that that's a rectangle? Good job. And the rectangle gets an X. Now what I want you to do is I want you to do the same thing in row 3, only now you're looking at objects that are made up of the same shape here as our hexagon, our six-sided figure. Go ahead and pause the video, put a circle around the hexagons and an X around all the other shapes. Good job, boys and girls. Let's check your work. You should have circled the watch and the hexagon shape and put an X on the sign and the box of fruit. Good job, boys and girls. Y'all are so smart. Now we're going to move on, and this is ones that you're going to do on your own, and it's going to lead right into your homework. Don't put away your work yet, because at the end of doing your homework, we're going to do what's called a check my progress, and we're going to see how we're doing so far with everything we've learned in this chapter. Okay, so what I want you to do on numbers 4, 5, and 6, again, you are going to look at the shape at the beginning, you're going to circle the matching shapes, and you're going to put the X on any other shape. And you're going to do that same thing in each of those rows. So pause the video as you do numbers 4, 5, and 6 all on your own. Oh, boys and girls, we are going to use some fun shapes to make flowers. This is a flower pot. This is the stem. And you are going to use hexagons. How many sides does a hexagon have? 6. And triangles to try to create a flower. Now, boys and girls, I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, oh, Miss Brockman, this is so hard. I can't possibly draw a hexagon. Well, it's not going to be easy, but I bet you can do it. So let's do the first one together. What I want you to do is we're going to direct draw the first flower. I want you to draw a straight line coming out just like that. Then you're going to kind of slant, make a diagonal line going outward on both sides like that. So now, boys and girls, we have 1, 2, 3 sides. We're going to do that exact same thing at the bottom, but we're going to come down like this. Then you're going to close it with another straight line. Now mine's not perfect, but it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sides. 6 sides. Okay? So we know that's a hexagon. Now what I'm going to do just to make triangles on my flower is I'm just going to make triangles like this, and I'm just going to do one on every side like this. Again, they don't have to be perfect, but they need to be straight lines with 3 sides and 3 points on them. So if you look, now it looks like I have my hexagon and I have my triangles making a flower just like that. So once you do the same thing on this flower, you can pause the video and do it. I want you to color the hexagons orange, and I'm going to write the color word orange up here in my flower. You don't have to write the color word. I want you to color it orange. And I want you to color the triangles blue. And I'm going to go ahead and write blue as our color word in our triangle. So when you're done, you're going to end up with an orange and blue flower on each stem. Go ahead and pause the video and make your flowers now. Good job, boys and girls. The next page that you're going to do, you're going to turn off the video and do with your moms and dads. It's your homework page. It looks very similar to what we've been doing the first couple problems. You're going to find the shapes that are the same, that match the first two shapes. Circle those, put an X on the others. You're going to turn the page, do the same thing on the back. This should not take you long. Circle the shapes that match, put X's on the ones that don't. Pause the video, because remember, when we come back, we're going to do a check of my progress. And what that is that's just kind of a review of everything we've done so far. Okay, boys and girls, so you're going to need crayons, and you are going to need page 647 and 648. It looks like this. It says check my progress, and go ahead and have your pencil handy. Pause the video, get your things now. You probably already have them from doing work from earlier. Okay, here we go. The first thing we're going to do in box number 1, that word is circle. Circle. I want you to draw a circle in this box, and then I want you to color that circle blue. Draw some circles and color them blue. Remember, if you need to pause the video at any time, pause the video so that you can keep up. In box number 2, we're going to use this prefix, the beginning part of this word, to help us with this one. Remember, this is a triangle. A triangle. I want you to draw some triangles, and I want you to color those orange. Orange. So you're going to draw some triangles. How many sides does a triangle have, boys and girls? You're going to draw some triangles and color them orange. Now, in rows 3 and row 4, you're going to name the shapes. You're going to describe it. And remember, when you describe the shape, I want you to tell your mom and dad or whoever's helping you how many sides, how many vertices, and the name of the shape. Then I want you to compare it to each of those other shapes. If it's the same shape, you're going to circle it. If not, you're going to put an X on that shape. Go carefully, especially in number 4. Pause the video and do 3 and 4 now. Good job, boys and girls. On 5, 6, 7, and 8, you're going to continue naming the shapes, describing the shapes, finding the shapes that match, and circling them, or putting an X on those shapes that don't match. Go ahead and finish this. Pat yourselves on the back. You can even kiss your brain. Mwah! You guys are so smart.